guys. I wanted to check in with you all, and kind of been busy, finishing up work things, but cleaned up the studio. You guys saw the mess when I was reamping and going through that whole phase, so I figured clean up the studio. I got to reposition my KHE audio electronic amp switcher into the designated area where it's supposed to have been, but I was too excited in the beginning. I just threw it in the reamp room and I plugged it in and I got it to work just so I could reamp some stuff. But it came out that reamping for me was great. It was super fun, and I got a Torpedo Live. They figured it out, so I compared my reamping abilities with the Torpedo Live, and honestly, it sounds better. I'm sorry, I don't have the mics that they have and all the different options and placements. It's already simplified, so let's just get on with the tour. All right, so for this, I just want to, I could put the mood lights on. Put the mood light.
Shall we go in?
Let's go inside. Oh, look, it's clean. It's all cleaned up. So I just give you guys a view of what I get to walk into when I'm doing music and listening to music and mixing and mastering stuff. This is with the lights off. Ooh, pretty. And so kind of got everything wired up. I know you guys can't see it. I'll turn on the lights, but hey, let me go show you guys the other room. All right, so I finally got the positions of my amps, and they're gonna stay in these positions, and I don't have all of my amps, but you get the picture. These are kind of the gems that I use, and really like, I do have the other ones, but my amp switcher only can do 8 amps, so I picked the 8 favorite that I have, and I put them out. And they will stay like this, so again, dun 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 dun. No, distract you guys. So from top, I got my Iridium by the gang at powered by Omega. You got the classic metal amp, the triple rectifier, 150 watt. Then you got my amp, one in the world, baby, just now, but I think it's ready. I don't see anything wrong with it, and it competes with all of the amps in this room, so I got it in here. The little Monster Mark V, you can't even tell the difference. This is a Monster, and yes, that's a typical setting of mine. Oh, actually, that's a Metallica setting for a Master of Puppets album. Then you got the Josa Triani signature head with the EL34s. This thing's crazy as well. And I got the Mark II A. They call it A because they made B and C. You know what I mean? And here is my Mark III C++ mod. Yes. Using the typical standard 1960s lead Marshall cab with stock speakers. And my split up setup Mesa Boogie cab with open back. Got me my greenbacks on the right, 25, and my greenback and my vintage 30 on the left in stereo. Here's a TV, so if I'm in this room tracking, I can see what's going on my computer screen. Air conditioning, mood lights, soundproof curtains. They cut 20 dB out of the room. A little more mood lights. And yeah, this door leads to my master bedroom. But yeah, and then you get the soundproof walls and try and give you the soundproof ceiling. I got them hanging. They're all hanging up here. Yeah. There we go. That's one room. Yes. With the lights on. This is my bench to sit, or other people can come sit, listen while I'm mixing or tracking. It's all hidden cabinets under here. You lift up the thingamabob, and I got more space. Nice. And then all the guitars I did have, I put the ones that I barely use away. As you notice, there are no more Ibanez guitars out. But these are my 2 customs that I had built. And I didn't build, I had built for me. And all my Solars. Yeah, really loving the Les Paul and the Tell You What Kids. I got my extra Powered by Omega cabinets here. I got Blues full stack live rig here, and then I got the Tremel Verb here. I'm sending that into Mesa for upgrades and repairs, and my Rosette Mesa Boogie custom made acoustic. Yeah. And here it is, the glory. Don't mind the mess underneath the table, okay guys? But I put my setup like this. So I actually have all of my amps wired and all the cabs wired. So, you know, I got the Iridium here. I got the triple rec here. I got the Augustine amp here. I got the Mark II here, the Mark III here, the Mark V here, the Marshall cab here, and this is my Kemper. This, number one, is my Mesa Boogie Vintage 30 ported cab. This is the Mesa Boogie cabinet on the other side. This is the Marshall cabinet. And this beautiful feature goes straight into my Torpedo Live. Oh yeah, kids, tell you what. So now when I'm reamping, I tell you what, I love it. I just go straight into my Torpedo Live, and world of a difference. I bought me the Mesa Boogie pack, both of them, for speaker cabinet options. They sound amazing. Love Mesa Boogie, you guys should know. Got my ISO pedal power stuff here. I got the Fortin Zool. I got the Baby Tube Screamer, because all you need is just a little more balls, right? With the amps I have. I got the Fortin 33 pedal, and I gotta get me a bypass pedal from Fortin Amplification as well. I'm running a 12-core fully loaded super duper Mac, and then for my Metatron project, I bought a computer just for Metatron's album. Got my Kemper set up. It's supposed to shut off. I got the Kemper remote, my X32 rack, my Power Station PS4 conditioner. Basically let me know what's going on as far as voltage coming in, so I don't damage any of my electronics. Running the Studio Pro Mackeys. I got the Avatones for levels and adjustments. I got my double LED screens to save electricity. And my kids think I'm the best dad ever. I try to be. There's the mood lights hidden underneath, and again, they are sound treated all up in here as well. And I got a little more floating little dealio bobs in here to at least capture some of the sound and the noise. More soundproof curtains, really thick stuff. They're heavy. Two of these curtains probably are about 100 pounds. More soundproof material. So I hope you like the little studio tour or update on the mess you guys been seeing for the past month. And I wanted to let everybody know that I got my KHE audio amp and cab switcher finally hooked up beautifully. Drilled a hole in the wall, made some custom made speaker cables and instrument cables to plug them back and forth between the wall. Now when I mix, I'm sitting on my desk, I'm on this side of the room. I don't need to get pounded out by the 412 cabs and all that. I got my little single 12 ported cab on this side if I want to rock out. Way plenty loud. And I've been just using the Torpedo Live, so official. I will be using the Torpedo Live for the Metatron album when I reamp. As far as each song, I'm not sure which cabs I'm gonna be running or which head I'm gonna be running, but I will keep you guys posted on what amp was used in what song, what Torpedo Live setting and cabinets that I use for each song, just to keep you guys a part of the journey. And again, when you have that many amps, I mean, this is not all my amps. I only have 8 right now that I'm going to be working with. But just wanted to thank you guys for sticking around. Again, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Facebook, and just if you want to stay up to date with what's going on with the Metatron album. I'm waiting for 2 solos to come in, and then we're gonna start mixing, mastering, making the videos, and again the surprise drummer. Oh, glory. But thank you guys. Aloha, mahalo, peace out. You guys all be good to your wives. All right.